Hey, Yahweh to hell here. Yes, I know I'm obsessed with Daro. It seems that way, but the issue is Daro will make a video. He'll insult the hell out of people. He'll call them all sorts of names, and throw out bait for them to express themselves, and then delete. Refuses to have comments on the video, so kind of forces people into making videos to express their response to it, which is what I'm doing. But it doesn't really bother me. It's not like I have a great deal of time on my hands needing. This is entertaining. I don't mind it really. But anyway, this is what you do, Daro, and we end up putting your name in the title, which makes your videos more prolific. You should be happy, and I know you are. But the fact that this guy, The Truth Is Dead, a YouTuber, was compelled to make a video simply because you accused him of being a homosexual, that must make you feel a little bit guilty, doesn't it? Doesn't that make you feel a little bit rotten? He's gone ahead, because you don't accept comments, and he's made a video rebuking your issue with him being a homosexual. The guy simply said that my accent was cool. He's from America or Canada, I'm not too sure. Either way, I thought his accent was cool when I heard his video yesterday. It has nothing to do with homosexuality at all. Anyway, that's one issue that I wanted to address. The other one was how you go to town on me. You really take issue with the fact that I'm an imbecile and uneducated because I spelt a word which you disagree with its spelling. Yeah, fantasize. I spelt the word fantasize, Fantasize. You see, the thing is, Daro, I live in Australia. I was brought up here and educated here in Australia. And in Australia, we're under the monarchy. So our Governor General is the Queen, which allows us the really good opportunity to speak and spell the Queen's English properly, like proper English. And I know in America, nothing against Americans, I do know that you guys adapt words from the English language and you'll change them to suit the way you think they should sound. Yeah, fantasize. It should have a Z in it instead of an S at the end. A Z, sorry, I understand. I lived there for a little while. I know that most of you wouldn't understand what I meant by Z, but you believe that it sounds better that way, so you do it. I've got no problems with that. But for you to take up issue with me using the real Queen's English in terms of the way I spell something, man, that must be embarrassing. I know it is, actually, because you made a comment, and you even referred to making that comment in your last video on my video about me being a moron and uneducated, etc., because I had spelt the word in a way that you thought was incorrect. After 60 years, dude, you still don't understand that Americans spell things a little bit differently to the way other people do in the world? Really? That's silly. But what's even sillier is that you accused me in your video yesterday for removing comments on a video of yours. And now that you've actually gone and done a little bit of research and found out that fantasize should be spelt the way I spelt it, you've removed your comment. I mean, that's a little hypocritical, wouldn't you say? So anyway, I've addressed the Truth Is Dead. I apologise if I've not said that username correctly, but you know, give the guy a break, man. Are you fucking serious? I like your accent. I think it's cool, Daro. Doesn't mean I'm gay. No, but seriously, that's silly. Stop being silly. 60-year-old Jehovah's Witness been in there all of his life, or 60 plus that's been in there most of his life. I suppose what's to be expected, huh? You know, you go on and talk about punking people, and you've punked this person, you've punked that person, and you're a punker. I don't think I've ever seen anyone punked that badly by somebody else as you have been by ex-Jehovah's Witness Smurf girl. She has punked your ass from here to Vegas. Really, man, you've really got nothing to say, and you shouldn't be throwing stones in glass houses, because that's what you're doing. In fact, this girl here, whether it be Anna G, Veronica, or Cara, I didn't say that out loud. Her parents were friends with, I believe, at least one of the governing body. Her great-grandfather was a Freemason, and she knows her shit, man. She really knows her shit. And the connection between Freemasonry and the Watchtower is quite clear. And the Watchtower has been, it was founded by Charles Taze Russell, let's face it, although they kind of try to shy away from that a little bit these days. That's the fact that this charlatan founded that religion. I say charlatan because he used to sell miracle wheat, you know, to cure cancer before he did this whole gig with Watchtower. But he is clearly, and was clearly, a Freemason, and spoke in his earlier publications in the same way that Freemasons do. The same way that they shake each other's hands. It was secrecy, and that's where Lord Evans kind of needs to educate himself a little bit better as well. But anyway, this girl is no dickhead, and Exjw Smurf girl, keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. I love it. You're one of the best that I've come across here on YouTube. When I watched you around, so anyway, you've been punked by her, like no one else I've seen being punked in this arena. Just in relation to The Truth Is Dead, the guy that you accused of being homosexual. I mean, you accused me of that as well. I mean, I love it. I like that. But just after you accuse him of being that, in the latest video that you've just done, you refer to the governing body as fantastic men. That's actually what you say. And you're giving him a hard time for saying I've got a cool accent. Like, he's got a cool accent. You've got a cool accent, Daro. But you call the governing body fantastic men. What the hell is wrong with you, dude? I'm laughing my 3-letter word off. LMAO, laughing my 3-letter word off. Here we go again. Listen, seriously. The fact is, it's a 4-letter word. Aris. I'm laughing my arse off. I'm laughing my fucking arse off. You know what I mean? A-R-S-E is the way that it's spelled. Ass, A-S-S, is a donkey, which I'm not going to insult you, man. So, come on. I'm just trying to help you here, really, in a good way. Fat. I'm fat too. Yep, no doubt about it. I am. It's to do with my being 48 years of age and probably not having the best exercise regime in the world. But I do thank you for bringing it to my attention. It's something I should work on. But we're not that far apart, man. Seriously. I mean, you're fat, I'm fat. Let's deal with it. Or accept it. Prison. So you've been to prison. You've been to prison 3 times, I believe, from what I've heard. So that tells me one thing. You're not real good at crime. Stop it, maybe. Keep away from crime, because you've proved that you're not all that good at it, right? Getting caught 3 fucking times, seriously, mate? Give that shit a break. One thing that did concern me a little bit, and that's your reference to a YouTuber by the name of Denise. I won't mention her surname, but you actually accuse her of child molestation in your last video, which, you know, you've got to be so careful, man. Unless you can provide a video with evidence to prove empirically that she is somebody that has been involved with this sort of activity, mate, that's fucking slander. It's a really dangerous thing. You want to go inside for the 4th time? Mate, when are you going to learn, dude? You really come up with a video. And if you do come up with a video to show me that she is a child molester, I'll fucking avoid this thing like the plague. I want nothing to do with people like that. But until you do that, I'll be more than happy to be somebody that would not object to being a friend of hers. You talk about condoning homosexuals as being a gay thing to do. Like, my brother is gay. He's my brother. He's 10 years younger than me. I don't condemn what he does. I don't really think about what he does, Daro. What he does in his bedroom doesn't really concern me. Condoning it, I don't condemn it. Condoning it, mate, it's making him happy. It's not hurting anyone. Yeah, I condone it, fair enough. It doesn't make me a homosexual. You just said in your last video that anyone that accepts gays is gay. That's more or less what you said. Well, not more or less, it's what you did say. It's fucking, really, man, you gotta fucking maybe just take a breath before or do what I'm doing. Write some shit down before you make a video. Because, you know, I wanted to engage in some dialogue with you about your belief. Just got to do this for a second. About your belief and maybe like be productive and go to and fro on certain things. Like in particular, I wanted to talk about the fact that the Jehovah's Witnesses deny that they've ever claimed to be false prophets. But I don't know whether I even want to do that with you now. You're so irrational. You're so out there. It must be horrible having the Jehovah's Witnesses and ex-Jehovah's Witnesses dislike you. This is where my compassion comes from, because I feel for you, man. That must be horrible. And I'd like to engage with you with you know, conversation, but man, you don't allow comments. You show yourself up to be this coward that you are. And now that I think about it, I'm not sure I really want to engage in any conversation with you relating to sensible matters or matters that should be discussed in a sensible manner. Anyway, I'm not gay, but I've got a feeling my boyfriend is, just from last night, the way he was carrying on. I love you. Bye.